Okay, oh my god. Okay, hi guys, we're recording. Sophiology totally inspired this whole video. I love her. I'll link her video down below. When I woke up and saw her video saying can't afford Fenty right now, I was like, oh my god, so happy. I was like, I need to record a video like that. Let's make this a trend for everyone right now who can't actually afford Fenty. So basically I'm going to do a get ready with me with just basic makeup. I haven't done like a makeup video in such a long time. I'm going to go straight into it. I'm probably not going to speak about the products that I'm using unless I really like it, but I'll link everything down below. I haven't done like a makeup tutorial, like a full face, in such a long time, and I feel like it's great to like catch up. Oh, let me take this headscarf off. Wait, I got coffee. It says, but first, coffee by Nails Inc. So I wrote a tweet which I want to talk about, and I got quite a few retweets. Obviously, this is a plug to follow my Twitter. I mean, I'm not saying that you're going to see me often there, but when it happens, oh boy, it does happen. Building a brand solely off the back of who you are as opposed to trends is incredibly hard. It takes restraint, resilience, and belief. Okay, I thought it was the wrong colour. This is quite orange. I feel like it sounds less orange. Alright, this is really orange. The whole ethos of that tweet is what I want to talk about in this great video with me. God willing that what I have to say will actually come to light, because I sometimes am terrible at articulating myself. I'm gonna do like a serious beat, and so what did I say in that tweet? So building a brand solely off the back of yourself is extremely hard because it takes resilience. What do I mean by this? Let's relate it just to me, because I don't know how to really relate to like other people's professions. Basically, Fenty Beauty came out, and when it came out, yeah, I was semi-excited by it, and I'm obviously Black Girl Magic, all that jazz, inclusivity, here for it. But it poses questions as a content creator for me personally, because I made a decision in August. Me and God made a pact, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna actually try and focus just solely on myself, because I realized that I got to the point where, not solely on myself as my brand. That's why I say building a brand off of who you are. There are a difference between content creators who build brands off of trends and things that algorithms prefer, and then there are content creators which you immediately connect with because they're themselves. They can be doing anything and you love them for who they are. There are only a few content creators who can do both and do it well and still be successful in terms of numbers wise. Regardless, I decided I knew the type of person I was and wasn't a trending person. I don't even like being popular, if that makes sense. It's not something that I've ever chased, ever. By the way, GRWM have some new foundation lines, and it's in our colour. This one's a bit light. I'm not sure if they have a darker one, to be honest, but it's probably going to be like my colour when I get to winter and my tan has completely faded. But shout out to GRWM. I've never been a one to really chase numbers, fame, people, them, everything. So I'm at the point where I was like, okay, I'm happy just being at this level. I actually don't want to be any bigger. More so because sometimes people forget that online is also offline. So when I go out, people recognize me. I'm prone to just being socially anxious, so being hyper aware when I'm outside isn't the greatest feeling when I don't want to be spotted. Does that make sense? So that's why I don't mind people recognizing me, and I always hope, like, the one thing that was always in my head when people spot me or like oh my god, do you make YouTube videos, is that the one thing that I think of is like, I really hope what you came across is a true reflection of who I am, and I hope it affected you in a positive way and you've grown or changed, or something has become of what you engage, how you engage with me online. Someone might stumble across something that isn't a true reflection of you, and I was just sick of that fear, and that's why I decided, okay, everything that I create, I know the purpose behind it, whether it be a hair review or whether it be just like a makeup tutorial where I'm sitting down talking to you guys and we're just acting like sisters and brothers and uncles and whatever. Like, I just need to make sure it doesn't have to be like super artsy and like, it doesn't need to be like that. I could be chilling in my bed, no makeup, calmly just speaking to you guys, and hopefully that has connected you in a way to me, and that's enough for me personally. Honestly, it's enough for me. So that was my decision in August, making sure that everything that I have created was a true reflection of like who I am. And I really was like, I'm really reliant upon God to just help guide that, because I can't fake a personality for a very long time, and what you build, whatever you build online, has to come from who you are. It can't be faked, because that has no longevity in it and you've wasted your time essentially. And people forget that, you know, what happens online, people always remember you for that. So if you want to be part of these drama channels, or you want some type of chaos to happen by you portraying some things online, it's going to affect you forever. Like, people might forget, but they won't forget. My choker's cute. It's from it's from Pretty Little Things. And then I'm wearing like this boy top. All of my like t-shirts are from Primark Men's. I always get extra large Primark Men's, and that is all I wear on a daily basis because it's the most comfortablest thing. Immediately looks like I'm a cool girl. Yeah, this is not sponsored, by the way, but I just have a lot of GRWM products given the fact that I'm sponsored by them. They have a new contour highlight palette, guys, and it's actually good. I'm going to show you. This is drugstore. You can get it in Superdrug. Not sure about all you guys in America. Sorry if you are from America and you're watching this. I'm sorry. I'm going to go in with this shade here. I want my palette. Look, it's come up. Look at that. Look at that coverage. Look at the thickness. Look at that. I'm not lying. Like, this is my new palette, and I was actually looking for another palette because I used to use the Graftobian one, but I knew that was like £90, and I bought it ages ago, once upon a time when I wanted to be a makeup artist. I don't know why I thought I could be a makeup artist, because I'm actually terrible at doing other people's makeup. I actually just learned how to do my own makeup, so it was quite hilarious. I was very hopeful as a old teenager, but you know, God always has his plan, and he always knows what you're doing and why you're buying this. You have to just believe that you're doing the right thing. Look at that, guys. This is GRWM drugstore. Look, it does the job. I'm just going to show you the darker one now. This is the darkest that comes in, which is quite dark. Look, it's good, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised by them. Anyways, I made a pact with God. And I said to God, all right, God, you're going to help me in this, because it's been a rough year emotionally. It's been a great year. I've done so many things, but it's been a challenging year. And I'm very open about like the challenges that I have. But I'm super grateful and I'm super happy, and I would not change my job or anything for the world. But I said, okay, God, it's time now. I'm ready to cultivate who Liz is. I'm ready to cut how much I'm earning in order to cultivate something for the long term. So God said, cool, I listened to you, I heard you, this is the plan. I said, okay, cool, God, let's start this. So that's why I'm in the midst of creating loads of content, trying to find out who I am, getting better at lighting, editing, etc, creating Lizzie Loves Life as a way to express myself. All these steps I'm taking, I feel like are in the right direction to where I want to go, right? Although I have no idea where that is yet, but that will be revealed. The Fenty Beauty comes, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, number one, this would be such a good video to film. Number one, I'm so happy for Rihanna. I'm so happy that a black girl has created a makeup line. I'm so happy that it's inclusive and it includes everyone. I'm so happy that it is smacking other brands in their faces. I'm happy about all of that. I'm also like, oh my God, if I were to do a Fenty Beauty video right now, the views on that would be crazy, and it would be a great exposure. So that was me. I think it was, is it Thursday or Friday it came out? That was me on Friday. But I was like, right now my money is tied up in so many different realms that I don't actually have disposable income for the next 2 weeks to spend £60 or something like makeup, given the fact that I have so much makeup anyways. So I was like, okay, God, do I do this video? Do I not do this video? Do I do this video? Do I not do this video? God's like, no, don't do this video. Don't spend your money on that. I wake up on Sunday and I dream about Fenty Beauty. I'm not joking, by the way, because this is my job. So it's like, should I do this? Shouldn't I do this? I know that this is going to get me 100k views, going to be great for my bank account. There's affiliate links are going to be nuts, all this stuff. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want that. I've been in a position, like I've had videos where, let me do something at the same time. I've been in a position where one of my videos went viral, and that day it just went from 0 to whatever K number, like it was ridiculous. So many people flooded in, which was great. I got so many new subscribers. But the thing is about when you do trending videos is that they only come for that one video, and they might not necessarily like all of your videos. Now, on one hand, yes, it's great exposure and you'll definitely get a following, and some of them, a percentage of them, will definitely watch some of your other videos. But on the other hand, the majority just want you to react to new makeup because that's what they know you for. And a lot of people aren't engrossed in YouTube like that. Like, they just remember this one girl who does great reaction videos that one time, so let me go back to her when another makeup launches. So get people who like that one type of video. So that is what you are subjected to when you're when you're a smaller YouTuber, you do a viral video. Now, if you're already a big YouTuber, you do something like Fenty Beauty, it's not really going to change the way that people view you because you already have so many videos, so many views. Like, it doesn't really do anything. But as a smaller influencer, that could really affect the way you engage with your audience and the way your audience engages with you. So that is something I had to bear in mind. I was like, Liz, are you actually ready for that influx of people to be open and see everything that you've done? Like, are you actually ready for that? And in my head, I knew I wasn't, because I'm still in the process of, like, you know, not rebranding, but like just finding my voice and who I am, and finding my consistency, my routines. I'm not in a routine right now. I'm like, go, 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 which I like. I actually like it when I'm like this. Because it gives me purpose and I get less distracted and I don't get sad. And I think on Sunday everyone released their video and I was just feeling like, oh, I should be doing this, I'm not being a good YouTuber. But it kind of, when people are all doing the same thing and you're trying to do something different, or you're just trying to stay in your lane, you're trying to focus on the goals that you had, even if it's not, you know, vastly different. Look how this blends, by the way. It is great, isn't it, guys? Anyways, when you're trying to do something different and everyone's doing the same thing, you kind of feel a sense of FOMO, feeling left out. So Monday, this is the story now. Monday, I wake up, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to do the video and that be it, and then focus on the goals that I had. So I got ready, woke up early, did the remaining work I had to do, left my house at 9 a.m. I don't leave my house at 9 a.m. unless I have to. I left my house at 9 a.m. I walked to the train station now, walking to the train station, go into my pocket. I've already left my Oyster in my pocket, but then I had my phone and my Oyster in my pocket. And if anyone, Oyster is like our travel pass, by the way. I had my phone and my Oyster in my pocket, and I knew, okay, don't allow when you take your phone out for your Oyster to drop out too. Be careful, Liz. But I get to the station now, my Oyster is gone. I'm just like, God, you really don't want me to go and collect these products and make this video, do you? Like, that was just good. I feel like there was no reason for me to lose my Oyster that day. I was so organized, so put together. I knew where I was going. Anyways, God was like, no, you're not making that video. So I lost my Oyster. I was like, okay, cool, fine. I'm going to stay in my lane and do what I need to do. And it was just like, I had to go and order a new card and everything. But I just knew that was God. I knew that He had His plan. I knew that it was important for me to stay with the plan I feel like He has instructed for me to do. And, you know, like, and I said on Twitter, I'm not an angel. I've never been someone who like screams about God like that. Obviously I believe in God. My views are a bit like, and my behavior is a bit like, I wouldn't say I'm like the most of godliest people, whatever that means, but some days I feel like I'm not doing enough in terms of my faith and spirituality and just connecting. But I just know I try every day to at least connect with God and to speak to Him and to allow Him to just, you know, navigate my path. And I know I can be doing more, but I don't feel guilty that I'm not, because everything is a process. And just as long as your intentions are right, you should be fine. Like, and God has always got you. So I'm not doing that video, and that's why I'm not doing the video. And it's not because it's Rihanna, but because of my industry and what YouTube algorithm does. And it's like, Liz, are you ready for that? No, you're not ready for that, so just don't do it. But it's not even that deep. It's not even, I know some people don't see things as that deep, and they're like, oh, it's just a job, it's just YouTube, it's da-da-da-da. But even in my tweet when I was like, you know, building your brand off of solo yourself, this extends further than YouTube for me. This isn't Like, I'm not going to be here forever. Hopefully I can connect with you in a better and more substantial way. Hopefully I can connect with people in a way that isn't reliant upon algorithms and what they're set out like, and you know, like that's my main aim. So I take every little decision I make very, very seriously. Even this video is done in a way to connect with you so you understand my thought processes, and like, it's not calculated, it's not manipulative, it's just, and I like to think out all of my actions. I'm not a person who just does anything for doing its sake. I don't say I'm a serious person, but I just make very calculated decisions and decisions that I feel like would be best. And that's how I've just always been throughout all of my life. It's helped me thus far, so I'm not like freaking out about it. But I'm going to finish my contouring and get back to you guys.
Many ways to get you down. You got a feeling for it. I don't wanna.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Barry M's Fall in Love, their new palette. I'm doing some like Instagram videos for them so you can see how they work a bit better, but they are great. They're very pigmented and they're drugstore, so I'd recommend you buy them. So everything I'm speaking about is very personal to each person, and I think that it's important for people to follow trends if they're trying to come up. I think it's essential, in fact, in order to beat the algorithms, essentially, but also have your own twist and making sure you're doing things that are of value to people. So my example, I'm going to use my dear Deb, Miss Deb. I follow her everywhere. I follow her on Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube for a very long time, ever since I started, and I love her content. I think she creates great content. She's so pretty. You know, sometimes the algorithms are not in your favor, and then she did the Fenty beauty thing, and her video blew up because she was one of the first, and now like she's doing more videos. I'm like, yes girl, use this, use that platform, use the algorithm, use this trend. And I feel like it's important for you to know when it is to use the trends and when it is for you to personally grow your personal brand. Like, there's a balance between the two, and sometimes there's a disconnect between the followers and influencers when the influencers only do branded content or they only do trending content. It's like, okay, but how are you doing? Like, what's going on with you? How's your life? Do you know what I mean? How's your cat? So that's something I've observed. These are just my observations, by the way. I do sociology, so I like to analyse stuff all the time. It's just my personality. I'm very happy for her, and I just want her videos to just run and do well, because you know, when someone has been working hard consistently for such a long time, they deserve that, and you would hope that that translates across all platforms for them in terms of opportunities and growth, and if that's their desire and if that's what they want to do. I'll do my eyes, but I'm not going to speak because I'm just not good at doing it. Sorry.
See you walking around, you got a feeling for it. Is there love that you lost on the ground? You got a feeling for it. Everything you got on the ground, you got a feeling for it. Take care for the love you got, no catch them all in ways.
Whilst that's drying, we're gonna bake. To say I don't have any problems with anything, I'm just speaking my mind. But let's move on to more happy subjects. How am I doing? I'm fine. I'm about 5 weeks vegan now, maybe 6 weeks, I'm not sure. I think 8th of August. Definitely 5 weeks vegan. It's fine. I love it. I'm so used to it right now, so I'm sorry, I'm looking for a beauty blender. I'm so used to it right now, so it's not even like it's only hard when I go out and that. But yeah, I'm 5 weeks vegan. People have asked, obviously, oh, have you done any weight loss? Da, da, da. Honestly, my first goal wasn't to lose weight. It was just to adjust to the new lifestyle change, and I didn't want it to be about weight or anything, so I just didn't focus on it. But now I am detoxing. I'm actually on a juice and like fruit and veg thing right now. But I just do that for my mind and my focus. I don't really do it for like, I don't know, I like how I look. I like my plumpness. So that's going well. Silver's doing fine. I'm on ads, guys. If you've seen me, I'm on Mark ads. They're a great line of products. What else? Yeah, much else to say, to be honest. I'm thinking of doing some more events, but I just don't know what. But I do like doing events. They're like really fun to organize and meet people and connect in a way. So events and workshops, I do want to do a lot of that stuff. I'm getting into like photography. I might actually bake today to see what happens, because usually I just don't bake because I do like a natural beat, but I'm trying to not do a natural beat today. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, everything's going really well. Right now I'm in like such a space where I'm just focused. So focused. So I wake up in the morning. Exercise isn't part of my regime yet, but it will be. Trust me. I wake up in the morning, do my prayers, shower, meditate for a bit, go downstairs and do some work. And I'm in a good working space right now. I think for winter is definitely like a hustle time. I'm just like, let's get it, let's get that money, let's get that contacts, let's network. I'm like that in winter, and I think I'm trying to embrace that. Like, as much as this drive is here, let me just bang it out. And I know in summer I'm like more of a receive. I like to receive in summer, and I like to give in winter. I need to consume culture. I need to consume different energies. I need to consume all that goodness in order to be inspired for winter. And I think also our industry as well, like, no one wears anything in summer, number one, and no one's wearing any makeup in summer, number two. So it's like, what am I doing? But in winter, I'm inspired by looks. I'm inspired by clothes. I get like, oh, I'm going to put this and that together. I'm going to go through a gothic look today. And today I'm a 90s person. So yeah, I just prefer creating content in winter and probably vlogging in summer. That's probably how this year is going to go. Hopefully it goes well. I'm really happy. Right now I'm using NYX. I'm trying to get, I think it's Shady mentioned on her Snapchat, she was using Makeup Geeks. They have contour palettes. It said it comes up really dark, so I'm going to try and get that, because I've been using this for years. Like, this is the only one I use, and I've been contemplating trying to get the darker version of MAC Studio Fix, but that's like £20, and I'm not a person to spend loads of money on makeup. I'm just working on a few projects. I'm trying to stay focused, trying to learn how to like work really hard again, because I feel like this year has been very wishy-washy, but I've learned a lot, and I feel happy. I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy right now. I have a good balance in my life, like mentally, socially. Everything is like really well balanced right now. I'm excited for winter. I'm really excited for winter. I'm excited to build my platform. I'm excited to meet new people when I can be bothered. I also tweeted the other day, do you ever have these times you're just like, I don't want to socialize? Don't invite me to anywhere. I'm not going. That's currently me right now, just because I'm so in the zone of trying to get stuff done that I haven't got the energy really to socialize like that. It has to be, yeah, I don't know. But maybe like when Christmas comes, I'll be in the mood again to like go out and do stuff. But sometimes I'm just honestly not in the mood, and I just want to be in my house, working, studying, reading, and consuming and creating. And I feel like you have to protect your space a lot sometimes, and it's not every time your spirit is ready to greet new people and meet new people. Sometimes you need to renew yourself first in order to be able to be the best person within those situations, which is kind of like where I think I'm at now, basically. I don't know why I talk like this. I honestly don't know where half of this stuff comes from, and I try my best to limit it, because I know some people might be like, this girl's just full of BS. Why is she talking so much? Look at this. Look at this. Whoa. Look at that. These are the MAC liquid lipsticks that you see me on the ads for. I'm using shade Caffeine and Nuditude. They're both the Shine ones. Nuditude, I think I lost it, and it's like the best nude. Look, guys.
No ketchup in the way.
Basically my makeup tutorial, guys. This is my ain't got no money for Fenty Beauty basic get ready with me, very autumn vibe. We've got the autumn eyes, we've got the autumn lip, everything's like very like sensual, and this is my vibe. This is my makeup look these days. I quite like it. Ching ching. watching. You're gonna see me soon again because I'm on a roll and videos are gonna be popping like that, left, right and centre. I hope you have a lovely evening, day, morning, night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye. Please remember to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat and YouTube, and also subscribe to my other channel, Lizzie Loves Life. You have to do the vlogs for that today. I just remembered. Oh my god. Okay.